What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Banking. Y'all already know who in the house, man. Trigger Man himself.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Alright, y'all. So, ready to get started. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell if you like to support the channel. Cash App is in the description of this video if you like to follow me on other platforms. Everything's on top of the platform. In my YouTube description at the top. So, with that being said, I get this show on the road. So, it's looking like, hold on, yeah, let me see. Alright, I gotta start my soundboard over. But we could do that. Alright, let's see what's going on. So we can talk about what this year, bitch. Hold on.
When you get up in the morning, before you talk to anybody, before you say good morning or anything to anybody, you need to speak to God. If you don't beat your mind, I said, if you don't get ahead of your mind, you get up tomorrow morning and you don't get ahead of your mind gonna tell you all kind of stuff. You don't feel good.
When you wake up, before your mind runs ahead of you.
Corey Holcomb just got humiliated and exposed.
We are reacting to Poetic Flacco.
Really badly. Like, at this point, I don't know where Corey Holcomb goes from here. Because every episode he does, he makes himself look even worse. And like most things Corey Holcomb, as of lately, it's all self-inflicted. So Corey Holcomb, right, really put his foot in his mouth this time around, man. On his last podcast, his last couple episodes, I would say, he been picking a fight with a literal lawyer called the lead attorney. And the crazy part about it, the attorney gave Corey a pass. He probably realized, man, Corey a little slow. He's not that bright. You know, he's probably getting himself in a lot more trouble than is really worth as of now. He got way too many enemies. I don't really need a pile on Corey Holcomb. He's going to end himself. Corey took the lawyer's goodwill for weakness. And instead of taking the good grace and goodwill, Corey came back to pop it further about the lawyer. So it all started on his podcast a couple of episodes ago, where Corey Holcomb was apparently mad at the attorney for speaking on or criticizing Corey for harassing Anton Daniel's daughter.
So I rock with the lead attorney. I rock with him. I know the lead attorney.
Send her for her looks, even though she's not even 18. Like, she's an underage, a very young girl that Corey Holcomb was harassing and calling her ugly on his podcast, right? You know, comparing her to animals. So Corey was already mad about that, right? But Corey, instead of addressing that, decided he was going to paint the attorney as a liar.
Talking super crazy like he is a lawyer. You all gonna see. Leading a nigga at law, we had him up here and we all went to get something to eat.
Somebody said Jesus loves me. In the name of Jesus. I know he loves me.
Leading law be talking mad and lying. Because I don't normally watch, but I keep seeing stuff. So I'm like, let me see what this is. And when I saw it today, he didn't do it on his YouTube. This is bait.
What kind?
They think I'm smart enough to say their name. I mean, they think I'm dumb enough to say their name. Everybody know who we talking about. Leading a nigga at law is part of the crew to come at it. Yeah. Y'all was with me the whole time we saw him. Did we do anything to that man?
No.
I thought we showed him love.
Right.
Man, this lying like a on the internet. This telling people, so I called Corey's lawyer and I told Corey's lawyer that Corey said I could talk to you. I'm like, man, what is wrong with this man? Why is this man lying?
Corey and Lead Attorney were cool. They were friends before this. Like, Lead Attorney came and did Corey Holcomb's podcast. And because the Lead Attorney dared to criticize Corey Holcomb is now calling him, homosexual, playing with his name.
Oh yeah, I hit the like button. We about to keep going with the video.
Changing his name up to allude to him being homosexual because he criticized Corey Holcomb talking about another man's daughter. Right? Now, the Lead Attorney didn't say that he called Corey. He says that Corey gave his lawyers permission to speak to him. Corey gave his attorney permission to speak to him. Now, the Lead Attorney heard this, he's seen this, but he didn't really react to this. He never really addressed it. He kind of just wanted to move on, right? Him and Corey Holcomb, I guess, had a relationship at some point. So if they not get along or if Corey is mad at him, he don't really need to respond back, right? So because the Lead Attorney didn't respond back to Corey Holcomb dissing him and playing with his name and being disrespectful, Corey Holcomb responded back again on the next podcast, calling him out for not responding. So when he responds, it's a problem. When he don't respond, it's a problem. So Corey then continued to play with this man's name and call him a liar again because the lawyer chose not to respond back to Corey Holcomb.
All you bloggers who think you can get rid of Corey Holcomb like that, I beg to differ. Like what you're doing, how you're writing.
Somebody said I'm smoking prison.
The wave of mainstream media against Corey Holcomb because of envy, because you know what I'm saying? If I said it, it's the truth. I gotta make an example out of this. I said something against this guy that came up to our show. His name, I'm gonna take the chance and say his name. His name was the Lead Attorney. I said something about him because I saw him say, oh, Corey said it's okay for me to talk to his lawyer. Now, ever since I said what I said about the Lead Attorney, I haven't seen him say anything back. And it is my opinion. The reason he didn't say anything back because I didn't lie on him. I did not give him permission to talk to my attorney about nothing. And he said I did. And I believe he saw that and knows that to be true, which is why he isn't going all out his way to act like Corey Holcomb is not the man that he say he is. That's what I believe. I believe he has some type of moral strand inside of him that knows I wasn't lying on him. I didn't give nobody permission to do nothing.
Corey could have let this go, but Corey decided he didn't want to let it go. You came on 1 week and you called this man a liar and out of his name because you were angry. And then you came back for a second week and called him a liar again. He took the kindness for weakness, right? So the attorney was now forced to respond back. And when he responded back, he exposed Corey Holcomb. Because either A, Corey Holcomb is a liar, or the lawyer that he presented and was crying to on his podcast is a liar. But either way, the liar is not the attorney, it's his team.
Welcome to Fader, where you can listen to your favorite radio stations without interruptions. For the first time, you can customize local.
You're upset with me because I said on the live stream that you had given me permission to talk to your attorney, that you had cleared that interview. So we're going to see right now whether you cleared it or not. And let me say, I have been on YouTube for about 5 years, and I don't think I have ever done this. I have never gone back and showed receipts. I have never showed DMs because I haven't needed to. I'm not like some of these other YouTubers out here who just talk to talk. I take this very seriously. I take my reputation very seriously. And if you're up on your show calling me a liar, well, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Let me show you something right quick, Corey. Do you know who this gentleman is right here, Corey? This is your attorney. After your live stream where you and him talked about the Christina Payne situation, I hit him up. I said, hey, can you come on my channel? Can I interview you? Because I'll be honest with you, Corey, between me and you, I think you're getting a raw deal out of this Christina Payne situation. Should you have mushed her? No. Should she have touched you or whatever she did to you, hit you? No. Everybody should keep their hands to themselves. But people trying to paint you out to be a woman beater for the Christina Payne situation alone, to me is a stretch.
I don't think it's a stretch, not one bit. And this is what makes the situation even sadder for Corey Holcomb. He's isolating his allies. This dude is literally one of Corey Holcomb's allies on YouTube. This is a dude who has been pretty fair in covering Corey Holcomb, has been pretty charitable in covering Corey Holcomb, but because he refused to be a D-Rider, he refused to be a yes man, Corey Holcomb blasts him, Corey Holcomb tries to humiliate him, Corey Holcomb tries to attack him. But this time around, it looks like Corey Holcomb has crossed a line that he can't come back from, because now the attorney is going on the attack. Okay? Now, the attorney shows messages of him DMing back and forth with Corey's attorney. And how do we know this is Corey's attorney? Because Corey brought him on stream and literally cried to this dude and claimed that this dude was saving his life. Well, the messages that the attorney is about to show proves that he didn't lie at all. That either Corey is lying or Corey got to fire his attorney because the attorney ain't trustworthy.
So I hit up your attorney. Your attorney gets back to me. What does he say? Let's look down here. He says, good day, counselor, and great hearing from you. Let me check with Corey and I will follow up with you. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Good attorneys have to check with the clients. Your attorney can't just agree to be on my show without talking to you to appear on my show. He has to clear it with you. Also, let me say that your attorney can't clear this interview with Craig. He can't clear it with Darlene. Both of them are integral parts to your show. They're very important people, but your attorney represents you and you alone. So the only person that can give him permission to talk to me is you. So he says right here, he says, let me check with Corey and I will follow up with you. But Corey, what do you think he responds? What do you think he says to me? Let's scroll down and take a look. He says he's going to check with you, and then a day later, he says, I am clear to speak with you. That means he checked with you, checked with Corey, and now he's cleared to speak with me. So now, Corey, who is the liar? It's either you or it's either your attorney. This is why I didn't say anything, because I didn't want to embarrass you. I didn't want to have to go and show DMs. Your attorney right here in black and white is saying that you gave me permission to talk to him. He can be on my show. I can interview him, and you were the only person that can give him that permission. This is what it says in black and white, but what are you going on your show and saying?
People, and this is how you go from being a reputable character online to exposing, humiliating, and ruining your credibility.
Hey, lead attorney, he a cool dude, so I'm just like, how the hell you end up in some shit with the lead? That's what I was saying earlier on one of the earlier videos. I was like, man, he crashing out, bro. Like, he crashing out, bro. Like, the lead attorney don't bother nobody. Like, lead attorney just does reactionary videos and stuff like that, but he don't, yeah. That man don't bother nobody.
In 24 hours. This is how you do it. And the thing, and the worst part about this too, Corey didn't have to do this. This was literally avoidable. Even if Corey thought that the lawyer was lying, right? Because his attorney never told him and the attorney actually lied. Even if he thought so, most people wouldn't even address it or care. But because Corey Holcomb is so obsessed with trying to present himself as a victim, trying to present himself as like on the receiving end of this great conspiracy of multiple content creators and TMZ trying to attack him and get him out of here because he's spilling too much truth, that's why he brought up the fact that the attorney lied. Most people would have said, huh? Wait, I just watched his podcast and he said that he got permission to speak to me. Like, that's weird. And probably never think about it again, right? Because what the lead attorney was saying on that podcast was Corey Holcomb was harassing Anton Davis' daughter, right? Like, whether or not he spoke to your attorney or they speak to your attorney has nothing to do with the situation whatsoever. Most people would have probably ignored it, but Corey Holcomb honed in on that specifically because A, he can't really refute anything, the lead attorney was saying. Yeah, you did go after that man's daughter and you did bad. And two, he wants to present himself as Christ-like, as if we're trying to crucify him to stop him from spreading the truth.
I did not give him permission to talk to my attorney about nothing. And he said I did. And I believe he saw that and knows that to be true, which is why he isn't going all out his way to act like Corey Holcomb is not the man that he say he is. That's what I believe. I believe he has some type of moral strand inside of him that knows I wasn't lying on him. I didn't give nobody permission to do nothing.
It's impossible to find a relationship. I mean, I'm 40. Well, have you tried Date My Age, the dating app I told you about? Yeah. Does it really work? Yeah, that's how I met Michael. Just give it a try. Wow, this is really easy and fun. Oh, someone already messaged me. See, all you need is a little encouragement and Date My Age. Try Date My Age today.
$3,000 a month. Definitely feels like it is outlandish.
Seems like it's getting scarier and scarier for a lot of us. Do you feel like you're getting the value for the amount you pay?
Absolutely not.
No. They're really taking it.
Hold on, respect. Hold on. Matthew Follery 90. What's up? How you doing? Matthew Follery 90. Okay, cool. I got a whole nother blunt right here to smoke. Shit, I've been rolling. I've been rolling like the 60s. I'm trying to get my soundboard to come up, but acting crazy. I might have to stop it and reload it.
Advantage of people out here. Absolutely.
Give nobody permission to do nothing? Is that what you just said? Here, the attorney that you chose, the attorney that you brought on your show, the attorney that you were praising, the attorney that you were glazing is saying something completely different. Your attorney is saying that he checked with you, Corey,
they got the baby shit. Oh.
Why the baby always on the news for everything but his music?
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
him and his entourage are now being accused of causing.
It said, what's up, Franklin? And then you said, from the future? What year are you from? Anyway, I'm just joking, but what year are you from if you're from the future? Oh, we watching Panda Press. It's my partner, Panda Press. Hey, y'all know, if y'all watch my videos. Y'all know the little Panda gonna be on here. So we watching Panda Press. He talking about this thing with Baby and this dude got shot in the leg and shit. What's today's mathematics? Let me see what the date is. Today is the 11th. It's the second month and the 11th. I know 11 means destroy and rebuild. I don't know. The 2 means duplicate, something like that. Hey, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like you trying to trip me up, man. You trying to
49ers NFL player to be popped in the foot because he wouldn't let them into his private party.
Bruh, if your people can't take a simple "you not invited" without turning the night into